Kyrsten Sinema is accused of having an affair with a married man on her security team. A lawsuit filed by the man's ex-wife and mother to his kids says the two were together for months, going to concerts, texting salacious messages back and forth, and having several sexual encounters. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is live in studio with more on the lawsuit. But first, Chase, can you actually sue someone for having an affair?
Mark, it depends on what state you're in. This lawsuit was filed in North Carolina that actually has what's referred to as the homewrecker law, claiming Sinema seduced a member of her security team, Matthew Amel, knowing he was married and had children. This alleged affair went on for months before Amel and his wife divorced in 2024.
Former U.S. Senator Kyrsten Sinema and Army veteran Matthew Amel sitting together for a forum held by Arizona State University and New America back in October. Shortly after, Amel's ex-wife filed this lawsuit against Sinema, claiming she had an affair with her husband while he worked for her. That Sinema encouraged him to leave his wife, as the two allegedly had repeated sexual encounters. The lawsuit writes Amel retired from the Army in 2022 and shortly after started working for Sinema as part of her security team. Months later, the document claims the plaintiff found a picture sent to her husband of Sinema wrapped in a towel and another message of the two talking about having sex. It also claims Sinema started buying Amel gifts. They reportedly went to several concerts together, including U2 and Taylor Swift. At one concert here in the Valley, Amel reportedly told his wife that Sinema was handsy with him. It also claims Amel had to take off his wedding ring at these events so then it wouldn't look like Sinema was putting hands on a married man. During these trips, Amel was invited into Sinema's Washington, D.C. apartment and stayed with her at Airbnbs and her Scottsdale home. The plaintiff reportedly confronted Sinema and her husband about everything laid out in the lawsuit. Then in November 2024, after 14 years of marriage and 3 children, Amel and his wife separated. But according to the lawsuit that was filed in late September, Sinema and Amel are still together. Amel's ex-wife claims Sinema intentionally seduced him knowing he was married. All these trips and concerts call into question if Sinema violated campaign finance laws to cover these expenses. According to FEC data, Sinema spent thousands of dollars to buy several concert tickets during the months of the alleged affair. The description for those purchases: security detail.
The justification for those expenses becomes much more questionable.
Brendan Fisher, the director of strategic investigations at the Campaign Legal Center, looks into campaign finance issues. He says there's been several questions over Sinema's use or potential misuse of campaign finance funds.
She may not use campaign funds to pay for personal expenses, including the personal expenses of a person with whom she has a relationship.
Even though Sinema is no longer in office, he says it is possible action can still be taken against her.
Now, I did reach out to Senator Sinema through email, text messages, and even went to her home in Cave Creek for comment, but at this time, I have not heard a response. We're live in the studio. Chase Golightly, 12 News.